Hey, well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless for tuning in. God bless for tuning in. And for those tuning in for the first time, I thank you. And for those who've been consistently support me, I thank you as well. Well, today, I want to address just lazy people and being lazy and how it can't get you anywhere. You could be dreaming about reaching a goal, but if you're not taking action and reaching for that goal, it's just be a dream. And there's people in your life, or there's people that you hear them talking about pursuing something. You may hear them talking about 10 years pursuing soon. You ever know people that they want to pursue something and then they always make an excuse why they can't pursue it? Like, for example, I know of somebody that wanted to take up culinary arts, go into baking, and his excuse is that he don't have the time. His excuse is also that it costs too much, and he always dreamt of it, being a baker, because he's good. I have to admit, the man is good in baking cakes. He's good in baking cookies. He's very good, very good. He puts his own style into it, his own, and it's delicious. But you know what's holding him back? Complacency. He's at the job, probably did about 20 years, and he always talks about, oh yeah, if I only had the money and or if I only had the time to put into it, I would do it. Let that not be you. Because as time goes by, your age also goes by too. Your age, before you know it, but he's 52. Before you know it, you'll be 60. And then you'll live with regrets, not pursuing your dream and not pursuing it and taking action on it. And there's some people out there, they want things handed to them. There's some people out there that want somebody to hold their hand. And I see that a lot when it comes to, and I learned that personally myself, when it came to even dealing with online businesses. And you hear these gurus talk, and because they sound so good and so convincing, you scrape up all the money you have and you invest. And then when you get into the program, you realize there's a lot of work. You realize is that, oh, I gotta put work into this. For example, like affiliate marketing. The guru that you listen to, or the person that created the program that you listen to make you become so and so, quote unquote, financially free, gave you the program to follow, but they're not going to hold your hand and just spoon feed you, and you don't take no action. You have to take action. And there's people out there that they want people to hold their hand every step of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, it never works that way. When you're a person that's always we call it lackadaisy, always just laying back, talking about a dream, talking about making lots of money and talking about a dream, and maybe getting out of your current situation. Maybe you're at a job that you dislike, or maybe you're unemployed, but you expect somebody to go look for you. You expect somebody to go Google. I had people that tell me this. Oh, why don't you Google it for me? How much this job opportunity make? Can you please Google it for me and send me the information? Brother or sister, you go on your smartphone or you go on your phone, and if you have an internet connection, you can Google it yourself. You can find out how much they're making, and you can go and get it yourself. There are people that actually told me too in my past, how come you didn't get me a job yet? If you want something, you gotta go get it. The Bible says, seek and he shall find, knock and the door shall be opened to you. You cannot depend on people to get you, or to have you, or to make you financially free. You cannot depend on people. You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the leg work. You gotta put in the footwork, and you gotta do the research. You gotta get online and do the homework. Google, look up, do what you gotta do. You cannot depend on people to hold your hand every step of the way. No, this is how people get scammed too. They have companies called done for you companies. All you gotta do with the done for you companies, like some of the automation companies, is you pay them something and they do everything for you. Now some companies are legit. Folks, you gotta do your due diligence, you gotta do your homework. Some companies are legit. Not all are scams. Some are legit. You just gotta do your homework. You gotta do your research. You gotta go to Trustpilot. You gotta go to Better Business Bureau, and just look into it to see if it's legit. See if the company is. Do your due diligence. See if the company that you're investing in is legit. See if it's legit. See how much credentials they got. What I mean by credentials, read reviews, watch testimonials. Although some testimonials on some platforms could be paid actors. You got to be careful of that too. But go on Trustpilot. Trustpilot is very reputable. Go on Trustpilot, go on Better Business Bureau, and read the reviews. Those are real live reviews. Those are some real reviews. Once I know a company is real, and I go on Trustpilot and I see that they have their stars across, and I see to Trustpilot and I see Better Business Bureau, they're also under Better Business Bureau, but I like Trustpilot because I know a lot of people put real reviews on there, but even if it's BBB, Better Business Bureau, I want to make sure it's legit. Nobody's gonna hold your hand and look up things for you. You gotta do it yourself. No one is gonna come plop $1 million in your lap. You gotta do the legwork yourself. No one owes you anything. That's what I get as time went on. I learned that nobody owes me anything. If I want it, I gotta go get it. And you cannot tell me that you're spending all the time watching the apps like Netflix, Hulu, and you're watching it for 2-3 hours, but yet you're not financially where you're supposed to be, and then expect to be financially stable or build your future, and you're sitting down watching. There's a time and place for everything. You're sitting down watching Netflix, Hulu, all the apps, YouTube. You're watching it. If we see with YouTube, you can easily look up stuff to learn. You can easily look into Google how to make money with affiliate marketing, how to make money on Amazon, how to make money on Etsy, how to make money on different platforms, or how to make money investing in stocks. There's many things you can look up that you can do your homework on YouTube. YouTube is a strong search engine. If you don't want to Google it, you can easily get on YouTube and YouTube it, and boom, you have some experts on YouTube, and they will gladly show you. They even got links. They even got some programs You have some professionals with programs you can get into. Pay a fee and learn step by step and what to do to get to the next level of your get elevate from your financial status. If you are living check to check, and if you're not making enough income, there are certain platforms. If you don't want to, for example, drive Uber to make extra money, or drive Lyft, or drive DoorDash to make extra money, there's also online businesses you can tap into. Yes, we're living in 2023, going on 2024, going on to 2025, and there's a lot of opportunities out there to supplement your income, either make income or possibly replace your job. So nobody's gonna hold you if you're unsatisfied and you're unfulfilled where you're at. Either you're unemployed or you're at a job, you feel it's a dead end job, and you're not satisfied. There's other avenues you can take to get out of your financial rut, or your setbacks, or your financial struggles. There's other things you can get into. So much businesses you can get into. And there's platforms. There's, believe it or not, I don't like it. There's multi-level marketing platforms. I'm not a big fan of it, but there's multi-level platforms that they're there too. If you like sharing things with people and making money just sharing opportunities for people, then get into that. But there's also where you don't but what I like about the other business, like affiliate marketing, you don't have to show your face, you can just send a link, explain, and then they view the offer, and then if they view the offer, they buy it, then you get paid. Folks, nobody is gonna hold your hand to do anything. And I had to learn that. As time went on, I was growing up, I had to learn that. Nobody is going to hold your hand to get you out of your situation. You got to trust God. You got to pray and ask God to get you out of the situation. But also, you got to move. The Bible says faith without works is dead. You have to move. You have to move, and you have to take action. You have to trust God, and you have to take action. Nobody's going to hold your hand. Nobody's going to get off that sofa, get off that couch with the remote control in your hand. Nobody's going to hold your hand. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Get off that sofa, get off that couch. Nobody is going to, you can take a horse to the well, but you can't force the horse to drink. Nobody is going to hold your hand. Nobody, you got to go get it. I tell my kids that all the time. Nobody's gonna hold your hand to get it. We can tell you about it. We can lead you to that way, but we cannot force you to drink. We cannot force you we cannot do it for you. We're not gonna do it for you. You gotta get up and you gotta do it for yourself. You gotta do it for yourself. If you want to get out your financial situation, you gotta do the research and you gotta tap into programs. When you get your income tax money, don't spend it on shopping, on clothes and things like that. Spend it on assets. Put money into and start investing in stocks. Matter of fact, I might leave the link down for the Charles Schwab stock. I mean, I can show you the Charles Schwab stock, but I'm doing another video for that. But I'm telling you, nobody's gonna hold your hand. Nobody's gonna hold your hand. If you want it, you gotta go get it. You gotta go get it. Just take my advice, please. Because the thing is that it's a lot of people, some people, not a lot, I would say a good amount of people that always want you to do something for them. That's something that they can possibly do themselves. A lot of people, few people I run into sometimes, they just want you to, can you look for something for me? Can you research something for me? But yet they have internet access on their phones. They have internet access on their phones, but yet they want somebody to do things for them. No wrong with helping somebody else out, But nothing wrong with that. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. But nobody's gonna spoon feed you. You gotta put in the work yourself. If you want change in your life, if you want to change the director of your life, you gotta make the change for yourself. Nobody's gonna hold your hand and spoon feed you. Nobody. Nobody. Especially when you're an adult. Nobody's gonna do it. And kids, I'm teaching my kids. Me and my wife are teaching our kids that right now. They're young, but we're teaching them that listen, you're teenagers now, you gotta do for yourself. You gotta do for yourself. I'm teaching you how to cook. If I'm teaching you how to cook, you gotta learn how to do that yourself. Nobody's gonna, if you're hungry, you gotta go get the food. Nobody's gonna bring food to you unless you're sitting at a restaurant. If you're hungry, you gotta go get the food. If you want to make change in your life, ladies and gentlemen, and you're tired of your financial situation, you gotta make change for yourself. Get off the sofa, get off the couch with the remote in your hand, and put down the remote. Go online and start searching. What is a Zaccheus? With another live word of the day, and the live word of the day is coming out of Proverbs 13:4. The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. But this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless and be safe out there. Peace and blessings. Peace.